Hello everybody, today we are in Mexico, Playa del Carmen, alive. My name is Daniel Vajzec and I'm originally from Croatia. I'm working for the financial company many years and I have a beautiful family and we are today on vacation in Mexico. And also I am online business owner. Today I have a privilege to be with the veterans. They're doing the online business long time. They have a good experience. And we are just here in the restaurant in Playa del Carmen live. And they will introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Deborah and I'm originally from Canada. First and foremost, I'm a child of God. I'm a mother of 6. I'm a grandmother of 19, soon to be a great-grandmother of 8. And I'm a successful online digital business owner.
Hi, and I'm Debbie, and I'm also from Playa del Carmen via Alberta, Canada. Retired bookkeeper, manager, and retired full-time RVer to come and live here in Playa del Carmen.
There you go, you guys see how they live. They live actually a great life here. It's wonderful. It's not only the visit. I'm just visitor for now. Maybe later I will move to like them. I will move to Playa del Carmen, you know, just doing this business. Today we will talk a little bit about this business. It's very unique business and it's online business. It's for everybody. Like you see, the ages is not important, the background is not important. Only what is important that you have a willingness to change your life and you don't want to live your standard life 9 till 5 like everybody else do. I mean, today in economy, you guys know the economy is not very well. Everything is expensive and your salary can just give you by month. If you want to live that life, that's fine. But you always need to have something on the side to be able to secure your retirement. If you want to travel, whatever you want to do, paying the mortgage, it'll be very nice to have something on the side. This is what we start. This is my big why. I have like my family and I want to give them the more that I used to do. I'm working, like I said, general manager, I have a good salary, I don't complain, but this is only paycheck to paycheck because of the expenses we have. You know, paying the college for my kids, we like to travel, I like to retire early and spend the time like these guys here in Playa del Carmen the rest of my life. That's only what I can do if I have a stream income, and that's what actually we're doing, and that's our goal. Miss Deborah, you can tell them you are actually a long time. What is that business about? Can explain about people that...
Well, you know, I'm going to give you a little bit of background first. In 2015, I lost my position of many years. My position was eliminated. And I thought, you know, I got a great severance package, and I thought, you know, I'm going to take a year off work, because when I had children, there was no maternity leave. You had a baby on a Friday and you're back to work on Monday, right? So, you know, I had 6 children, so I worked all the time. So I thought, I'm going to take a year off work and then I will start applying to work. I'll get a job, no problem, because I have great experience, I love what I did, and I was good at what I did. So I had no doubts that I would get a job. So I did that. I took a year off, I did some traveling, I went back, you know, in a year's time, thought, well, I'll start looking for work. Wow. I started looking for work, and I had to come to the realization nobody wanted to hire anybody over the age of 60. So I had to look elsewhere, and I thought, what am I going to do? You know, I'm over 60 years old. I can't afford to retire because we had life happen a few years prior to that, which took all of our savings, all of our investments, everything that we owned. We almost lost our home over it, but we didn't, and we were starting fresh again when I lost my job. So I had to, you know, I knew there was no money for retirement, and if I couldn't find work, I was going to be a burden on my children. I would have to live with my kids, and they would have to support me. Well, I'm not a person that likes somebody else to support me. I like to be self-sufficient. So I started looking online, and I thought, you know, I can do this. I know all kinds of people that work online, but, you know, they don't make a lot of money, but they still make some money. So I thought, even if I make some money, I will be able to support myself. So I prayed. I have a lot of faith, and I prayed, you know, Lord, just send me to something that I can do for the rest of my life. And this ad kept going across my page, and I kept sort of ignoring it because I had checked out a lot of different things online. And be careful, folks, there's a lot of really sketchy outfits out there. So anyways, you know, this was just one that I just kept letting go by, and finally I clicked on it. And it was like, oh my God, this is something I can do. Being an accountant with the back by accounting, you know, being an accountant with my background, I thought, I have seen many businesses come and go. I've seen many different MLMs. I've seen many different small businesses, large businesses, million-dollar businesses, but I've yet to see a business like this one. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It was something that I had to learn how to do. And I thought, I'll give myself 5 years because I know what it's like, you know, to start a business. It takes time and effort, and it's got to be something that you want. It's got to be in your heart. So I started training, learning how to do this business, and I thought, I'll give myself 5 years. If I can make $5,000 in 5 years every month, will be successful. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to be, you know, a multi-millionaire. I'm just looking to support myself, that I'm not going to be a burden to anybody else in my later years. So anyways, it happened a lot sooner than 5 years, which gave me the opportunity to move from Canada to Mexico in 2018. And I've been here since. And this summer, I have already got my trip planned to go to Toronto to visit my sons in Ontario, and then to Alberta to visit my 3 daughters and son there, and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, and then to New Brunswick, where I'm originally from. It's all planned to go all across Canada to visit my family. And if it wasn't for this business, it would not be possible. So, you know, guys, it doesn't matter how old you are, what you do for a living. I mean, we have truck drivers, we have people that's never worked a day in their life, stay-at-home moms that are successful in this business. But you have to want it in your heart. You have to work at it. It's not get rich quick. But you know what? If you have the want and the drive, it will work for you. So anyways, I look forward to seeing you on the other side.
That's perfect. I mean, the story, it's something that's a big story and very nice story that you can, a lot of people can relate probably to it.
Oh, I'm
because
sure,
it's
right?
a real life, it's a real story, it's not fake, it's just
right.
real people. You can see that we are all real people. What about you? Now you can tell us your story.
Well, our story's a little bit different. Deb, I came into the business through Deb, and that's when I was the manager, or we were the manager of a campground in central Alberta. And, you know, it's lots of fun for about the first 2 or 3 years, but after that it gets a little bit much because you're dealing with people. And our thing was, when we retired from from the military, we bought a motorhome and became full-time RVers. So we wanted to travel Canada in the summertime and go down south for the wintertime. Well, we had to go down south for the wintertime, down pat. It's just that traveling in Canada, you can't do that when you're working from April to October. So when Deb came along and she handed me that business card, and as soon as I looked at it, I knew this was for me. So I went as far as having a sit-down talk with her in a restaurant.
Yeah. That was our coaching call.
Coaching call.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It was the best decision we made. The thing about this business and about us is that we were mobile people, full-time RVers, so we needed something that was going to fit our lifestyle. So quite often I'd be doing paperwork in the cab of the truck while we were running the valley, and as soon as we hit the top of a mountain, my paperwork would be sent off. And we did that between October and I think it was the latter part of November, 3 times, running from BC down to Arizona for a while. So that made me a firm believer that this business was exactly what I needed. And then, you know what happened in 20? Well, I always said if I had the opportunity, I would live in Mexico. So September of 2020, the opportunity opportunity arose, and we haven't looked back since. We moved the business down here, and it runs just as well here as it did in the cab of my truck. So, you know, if you're looking for something that's going to let you be able to go anywhere, anytime, at a drop of a notice, this is the business for you. So check it out. We're on here.
That's another great story. Now you guys, like you hear, this is international business. You can do it from anywhere, and anybody can do it. I'm serious. You need to be also a certain age, from 18, and no limits. Whatever age you are, whatever backgrounds you are, whatever experience you have, not important in this business. You will start like all of us start. It's actually just start with a webinar, 90 minutes webinar. After 90 minutes webinar, you will have a small fee that you will need to pay, and it's 30 days refundable if it's not for you. But in that 30 days, you can do all your research. You can have a coaching call. You can ask any question. You'll be entered to the private group that you can see the real people like us, the experience. You can ask any questions, any doubts. And after that, you can decide if that's for you or not. But don't just stop on the webinar, because this is like you open the door, you never go through the door to see what is behind the door. You need to go all the way through and see if it's that for you or not, and you don't have nothing to lose. It's everything refundable, 30 days refundable money. But one day you will probably ask yourself, if you never tried, if you try that time, maybe they will change your life. I mean, you can go through and see if it's that for you or not. Also, it's very important that this business is legit, and you will need to pay the taxes. So at the end of the year, the company will send you the W-4, or Canada, what is it called in Canada? T4, or different countries in Europe, they have a different forms, but you will need to pay your taxes on the end of the year. It's not get rich overnight. It's not happening. Every business has ups and downs. But you know, every falling in your business might make you stronger and make you more to finish the job and to be successful. Like these two ladies, you know, I just started a few months ago, and you know, I'm on the way where they are today. They were actually many years ago on the way that I'm today.
Exactly.
But everybody started the same way. You cannot become rich overnight. And this is not business if you're looking for something like that. It's real business. You are the owner of that business, and you need to treat it like your business. You will need to work at least 2-3 hours daily. You will need to put some hours in and some investment. It's like regular business. Like we were talking like before when we actually went live. You know, what kind of business will do if you cannot open a business with zero money. That's not a business, that's a scam. I mean, you need to invest the money and invest the time to be able to get successful. How much you can make, it just depends about you. I mean, you are actually driver. You are in the main driver's seat, and you drive your vehicle. How fast you go, how careful you go, that's how you will get to success. Now we can tell you something what actually we do. We just talk about it, how we get there, what you need to do. But now Ms. Deborah, she can explain you what actually we do, what we're doing.
What we do, we're an affiliate marketing business. So what that means is we do not run door to door selling product. We do not have to run after our family and friends and sell them stuff and make them buy stuff from us month to month to month to month. We don't do that. What we do, we try to attract people that we can relate to, that we can work with, that are coachable, and that want to make a change in their life. I made a huge change in my life. I'm at the retirement age, still working this business because I enjoy it. Not because I have to, but because I enjoy it. I love working with the people, meeting people from all over the world. If it wasn't for this business, I would never have met Danya, right? You know, Debbie is a personal business partner of mine, and I thank God every day for every person that has joined this business. And I pray for everybody out there that joins this business to become successful. And all you have to do to become successful is be coachable. Follow the process. Listen to your mentor. Listen to your coach. Follow the training to a T. We have the best training in the world. You talk to anybody that has ever been in any other kind of business, and they'll say, we have never seen anything like that. Because our business is unique, our business is viable, our business has integrity, and it is very legit. So folks, don't sit back and wonder what if. Check it out. and see if it's for you. You can't tell if it's for you or not if you haven't watched that 90-minute information session. But if you watch that 90-minute information session, which doesn't cost you anything but 90 minutes to watch, it will tell you at that point if it's something for you. If it's something for you, then it's going to ask you to pay a small fee to get more information. We'll send you that more information at that point for that small fee. And you have 30 days to make a decision if you want to become a business owner or you want a refund. We don't want your $149. We don't want that small fee. We are looking for people that want to make a change in their life. So if this is for you, check it out. And if you don't know whether it's for you or not, check it out. Then you'll know whether it's for you or not. But don't make the decision based on not knowing or what if. Let's check it out, see if it's for you, because if I hadn't let this pass me by, I would not be where I am today. I am so blessed to be living in this beautiful country of Playa del Carmen, Mexico, and being able to travel, all the travels that I can do. So anyways, guys, check it out and see if it's for you.
Very nice. What do you have to add on here?
Well, unless you take that first step, you'll never know. Right? And you are worth that 90-minute investment. It's free. It's 90 minutes of your time. It's like watching Dune, or what's the other one that's out now, famous, it's 90 minutes. But just think, what if it is for you? And what if you don't watch that? You've missed out on this. So, do yourself a favor. Your family a favor. Watch that 90-minute webinar. And like Deb said, if this is for you, click on that button. Take the next step. Because without you taking the next step, nothing's going to change. Tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up, you're going to get up at 7 o'clock, you have to be at work for 8 o'clock, you're working for somebody else, you're punching that time clock, and all you're getting out of it is a paycheck that you're living from month to month on. And that's not what we're putting in this earth to do. You are here to live the best life you can. So, go ahead. Check us out. 90 minutes. It's not a big deal, and it's free.
Exactly.
That's me.
Exactly. I mean, this is great. I don't know what else we can add to this, because I hope so we will change some people's mind. And don't be procrastinator. Don't be procrastinating and saying I don't have a time for that. You need to have the time if it's something that is about you and about your family, especially our family, and you want to make more money. I mean, check it out. Don't leave it for tomorrow. If you can do it today, don't leave it for tomorrow. But now we will go enjoy our time here in Mexico. And one more time, I want to thanks to my guests. It's Debbie and Debbie. Look, two Debbies, yeah? And I'm sitting between them. It cannot be better than this. And it's a beautiful, beautiful weather. And like I said, just leave the message underneath if you are interested, and I will get back to you. But so far, we just want to say have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you are. And I hope so. We will see you soon on the other side.
God bless.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.